For the pumpkin sheet cake, what you're going to need a can of pumpkin or 2 cups of reconstituted pumpkin. If you had the dehydrated like I did, but I've made this so much that I used it all up. And I have not dehydrated any pumpkin yet this year. So I'm going to go ahead and use a can of pumpkin. And then I'm going to need 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of soda. I'm also going to need salt. I have to have half a teaspoon of salt, a full teaspoon. I'm going to tell you right now, I put in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I use a cup of vegetable oil. And I use 4 eggs slightly beaten. I put a can of pumpkin and 2 cups of sugar in the bowl. You hear in the background my canner going, but today I'm just not in the mood to do this by hand. I do it all the time by hand. It's not a big deal. Just mix it all up. Alright, it's not all mixed up yet, but you know what? I'm going to throw my eggs in. There you go. Just get them all in there, mix it all so much easier. Okay, so I put the eggs in and blend this all up together. That's 2 cups of sugar, a can of pumpkin, and I just use plastic bowls. They're just as easy. I love all my glass, but alright, now I'm going to put in a cup of oil. There we go, cup of oil. Blend that up real good. Such an easy recipe. I added 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of soda, a half teaspoon of salt, and well, let's say I put 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, maybe a whole lot more, because I love cinnamon, and it sure makes this taste good. Mix it up real nice. See how nice that looks? I put the mix in the pan, and I put a little extra, I had leftover walnuts. I put that on half the cake, because a couple of my kids don't like nuts. Can you even believe that? But anyway, they don't like nuts, so I try to make some for them and some for us that do like nuts. And we're going to put that in the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to let that cook for a while. I let the cake cook for 40 minutes because 30 just wasn't enough. With the thicker pan and the smaller pan, 40 minutes over 30. And it cooked, look, it bounces right back when I push on it. Very nice. Once it's cooled, we will do the frosting. We'll get out the, is this it? Yeah, cream cheese. Let's get that. I'll put that in the bowl. There we go. Nice cream cheese. It's still a little wet, but it'll be doable. Okay. It's about half a pound, I'd say. Half a pound of cream cheese. We're going to make the frosting now. We have the cream cheese in the bowl. I have about 8 ounces. I'm figuring about half a pound. I have 2 teaspoons of butter, maybe a tablespoon, and I got 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then I'm going to use powdered sugar. We'll see what happens. I'm going to put a few drops of milk in there. See how nice and creamy that's getting? I just put a few drops of milk in. You don't want to put too much. I've learned the hard way not to do that. Let's put a little butter. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to put in the tin of sugar, powdered sugar. Show you how this works. pack, a whole package of the powdered sugar. You just keep stirring it up. If it's too dry, add just a drop or two of milk. Not a lot. Oh yeah, look how nice that looks. I did not add any more milk to it. I'll just let it, that worked out just perfect. When it's cool, go ahead and frost it. This frosting spreads very easy and very smooth. My family loves this frosting, so it's never a problem. And I remember I have my walnuts over here, so I'm still going to sprinkle this a little bit with pecan. Here's some pecans I previously canned. I'm just going to throw some on like that. This on my half, you know. No, I'm not going to eat half. I mean, the half that people like to eat nuts. Oh, and they do like to eat nuts in this house, but some don't, you know. And that's our pumpkin cake.